Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you hear me now? Yeah. What up, guys? Sorry, I didn't even realize I was muted. Oops, I did it again. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Miss Finch Show. I am your host, Miss Finch. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Hit that like button for me. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Oh, man, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm struggling because man, my team keeps pissing me off. I almost feel like everybody else is just, they're getting stuff done, and I'm literally trying to find something for the Dolphins. Like, what are the Dolphins even doing? Like, seriously, like, what are they doing? I've yet to see the Dolphins, like, really make any moves, do anything really. I mean, I don't know. It's annoying, but I'm gonna show you some stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Obviously, we do have some updates for the Dolphins, so I'm gonna give you that. Please hit that like button on your way in, guys. So hit that like button on your way in. um, but yeah, there's really not much that the Dolphins are really doing over here. So let me just go ahead and go over any updates that I have, which aren't really that much. What up, delusional Patriots fan? Welcome, welcome. It's Friday, thank God. Let's go. We got what is it? One more week of football. That's it. Exactly 7, 8, 9 more days. 9 more days of football. So are we gonna be struggling? No. But we're gonna talk about it, guys. So we got a couple things here for you. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. I think one of the things that's gonna be pretty cool, and I'll talk about this first because it's coming up, obviously. No, I'll leave that for last. I'll leave that for last. So let me go ahead and give y'all real quick the Miami Dolphins update. Let me share my screen real quick. So the Miami Dolphins, they somehow find a way, ladies and gentlemen. They have officially hired someone new as their special teams coordinator. Craig. Craig almost makes me feel like what's that movie? Friday? Yeah. What up, Craig? Um so we fired Craig Ackerman. That's I mean, yay. What are you gonna expect? The Dolphins are doing so much. Um if I'm gonna be honest with you, looking at from what I found about Craig, really hasn't done much, honestly. He did go ahead and his last job, I'm gonna work, I guess, as a coach where he started. I don't know where Finlay is. It looks like the Finlay Oilers, in Ohio, NCAA Division II intercollegiate sports competition. He did that as a wide receiver coach in 2000 at Miami, Ohio, in 2001 to 2002. He was a graduate assistant in Western Kentucky. He did special teams coordinator, linebackers coach from 2002, 3 to 2004. Um, he also was the co-special teams coordinator and linebackers coach. I guess he got promoted or went to after he got promoted to Miami, Ohio again from 2005 to 2008 as a co-special teams coordinator and linebackers coach. Then in 2009, he went to Kent State as a linebackers coach. Then he made his move to the NFL, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like he's been a defensive assistant back in 2010 with the Denver Broncos. In 2011, he moved to be a defensive assistant with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then got promoted to assistant special teams coordinator in 2012 with the Jags. In 2013 to 2015, he ended up being an assistant special coordinator for the Tennessee Titans. In 2016, he was a special teams coordinator for the Chargers. In 2017, assistant special teams coordinator for the Titans, and he got promoted to special teams coordinator from 2018 to 2023, and now he is our special teams coordinator. So I guess his whole life he's been doing nothing but special teams. So he's got some experience. That's a good thing. I will say that he does have some experience. Obviously going to multiple teams. I mean, I'm a little bit worried only because if you take a look at the teams he actually went to, um, are they actually good? I'm just saying, are they even good? I mean, the Broncos, yes, I guess, had some success. But the Jaguars, Titans, Chargers, Titans again. Um, I don't know. Doesn't move the needle for me, but it's a guy, obviously. One thing I do like is that at least he's not somebody that's like a first year coach or anything like that. He does have some experience, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. And then the other guy that the Dolphins picked up is Robert Prince from the Cowboys. He's our new wide receivers coach. So you got Craig Ackerman, who is what's his name? He's oh my lord. He's actually replacing Danny Crossman. Hopefully this makes a huge difference with our special teams. I'll tell you that. That I definitely hope. And now with Robert Prince, he is taking over Wes Welker's position. It looks like Robert Prince as a head coach, oof, he's got a lot of experience, especially in the collegiate and also too in the NFL as well. Really quickly, he's been at Humboldt State, Montana State, Sacramento State, Fort Lewis, Portland State, and Boise State. And all those positions, he's either been a wide receivers coach, offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, or a graduate assistant. So at least he's gotten some experience. In 23 in Boise State, he was a game pass coordinator. That was his last position before he moved into the NFL. And at the NFL level, he has worked since 2006 assistant quarterback coach with the Falcons. With the Jaguars, he was there 2007, 2008 as an assistant wide receivers coach. In Colorado, I guess he went to Colorado, University of Colorado. Um, Pass game coordinator and wide receivers coach. He went back to Boise State to 2011 as a wide receivers coach, and then got promoted to offensive coordinator in 2012, 2013 at Boise State. He came back to the Detroit Lions. He was their wide receivers coach from 2014 to 2020. And then in 2020, he was acting head coach. Obviously, didn't get that position. Then he moved on to Houston Texans in 21, being the wide receivers coach. Then became the Cowboys wide receivers coach from 2022 to 2024. And now he's been hired by the Miami Dolphins to be the replacement to Wells Welker. Um, Not really surprised. I mean, looks like he worked with Reggie Williams, a single season record to 10 touchdowns. So good for him with the Jaguars over there. Did he do much with the Lions? Oh man, yeah, that was rough. Okay. It looks like even with the Lions, though, he did see some success. Let's see here. He helped guide wide receiver Kenny Galladay to his second 1,000-yard season, which is good. Um, so he's seen some success, but we got to see how that translates. Obviously, we've got some good wide receivers. We got to see what they end up doing underneath them. At this point, I'm in a wait and see. Don't know what really to expect, but we got to see it. What up, Dolphin Don? Welcome, 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 guys. Appreciate y'all coming through. Hit that like button. Ronnie and one of our awesome members. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Joseph, welcome. Good morning, Miss Phins. It's PHINS, but okay. No worries. What's up, Timothy? Good morning to you, sir. It will be fired if the Pro Bowl was the NFL versus the NBA. I mean, it'd be kind of weird because it's completely two different sports, but at this point, they both can't get any worse than what they already are. So, yeah, I get it. Just going to sit back this year and enjoy the show from the Miami Dolphins. Adam S., one of our awesome members. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Me too, says Dolphin Don. Don't have much excitement. I'm gonna give you some excitement, guys, this off season. You'll see. We're gonna make moves. We're gonna have a good time. We have no direction, but free agency will at least clear things up a little bit. Yeah. Good morning, Shake Money in the building. Welcome, welcome. We gonna win a lot of games and help people to be back on the tool train. Then the end of the year gonna come and here we go again. Oh man, come on, stop it. You can't sound so disillusioned, like you can't don't make it harder for me, man. Don't make it harder for me. Seriously. I do want to show you guys this though, which I thought it was pretty cool. Shout out to him. Mr. Sax Sealer, man. Sax Sealer has bowled out. He's the first Dolphins player to record consecutive seasons with 10 plus sacks since Cam Wake in 2016-2017. And I love Cam Wake. That's actually one of my brother's favorite players, excuse me, all time. So that's pretty nice. Pretty awesome that he's been able to go ahead and do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the update that I have for the Dolphins. Nothing major, guys. The Dolphins were Dolphin. You know what I mean? Like what else can we expect? You know what I mean? So that's where we're at right now with the Miami Dolphins. We gotta see um what goes on as far as the rest. Let's go ahead and talk about a little bit of the Pro Bowl. I'm gonna discuss what the main topic is. Did the Dolphin fans get what they paid for? That's the main topic of today's show. We're gonna talk about that in a second. I just want to give you a quick update and then talk really quickly. Plus, is the Pro Bowl? What's the point of it? Let's talk about the Pro Bowl real quick, guys. These are your quarterbacks for the Pro Bowl. I want y'all to build your squad real quick. You've got your QBs. You got Joe Burr, Russell Wilson, Sam Darnold, Jared Goff. You got Jamar Chase, Jerry Judy, Justin Jefferson, Malik Neighbors. Your running backs, you got Joe Mixon, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Jacob, Jameer Gibbs. And your tight ends, you got Brock Bowers, Jonnu Smith, George Kittle, and Trey McBride. So just having a little bit of fun with this Pro Bowl. Obviously, the Pro Bowl nowadays is just uh well, how do I want to say this? Pro Bowl is it is at this point. a vacation for the guys that didn't make it. If we're gonna be honest, and shout out to obviously our guy who made it. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I wanted to go ahead and just show you what Janu has been saying here. Obviously, the Phins Nation. What's up, Phins Nation? We're at the Pro Bowl Skills Challenge. Man, AFC, NFC. AFC got to show up with the dub. Here we go. Let's get it, Phins Nation. So, yeah, we got to, what do you call it? We got to see what ends up happening. But that's where we're at right now when it comes to the Dolphins and the Pro Bowl. Now, this one's pretty cool. I Let me know if you can hear the the game. Pro Bowl is a waste of time. I agree. We went all in too early. It didn't especially didn't help that we didn't hit on our draft picks in 22 and 23. Facts, dude. Fizz, do you think Brable will get the Patriots physical like he did with the Titans? Yes, 100%. Shake says, I'm happy Buffalo not playing in 2 weeks. Ah! You and everybody else here. So, hey, I got you, man. I don't know. Can you guys hear this real quick? I think this is I'm just reviewing and I am giving my reaction to this Twitter. So don't try to come for me. Thank you very much. Jeez. Twitter. I'm doing a reaction to this. Let me make this here. I don't got no smaller one. Okay, that's fine. First question was who was the Cleveland Browns player with the most sacks? He said Miles Garrett. He got it right. Born in Greece, the Ravens drafted this safety in the first round. Honestly, I don't even know who it is. Kyle Hamilton. Ben Roethlisberger, second year quarterback, started in the Super Bowl. That would be Ben Roethlisberger. Damn, it was Joe Burrow. Yo, this. Okay, hold on. You gotta. They give him a good question here. This Buffalo Bills lineman is known as the Snowman, ladies and gentlemen. Who is that? Dion Dawkins. Before joining the Texans, this player was a team captain for the Bengals. Guys, who was it? Oh, actually, I gotta think about this. Before joining the Texans, he was a team captain for the Bengals. Joe Mixon. Oh, you're right. You're right. John got it wrong though. Man, John got a lot of them right actually. So there you go. There you go. That's all we got for the Dolphins. These suck. I can't. I can't look at this no more. It just pisses me off. So let's go back to what I was saying, ladies and gents. Who are you picking from here? Who are you picking? Who's your quarterback? Is it Burrow, Russell, Sam Darnold, Jared Goff? I'm gonna pick mine. Y'all tell me who y'all picking. Um, okay. Let me make it a little bit smaller so that we can see everybody. There you go. Build your team. Okay, let me start out. Running back, ooh, I want to pick either Joe Mixon or Jameer Gibbs, in my opinion. Uh, I gotta go Joe Mixon. Shout out to Color. I'm doing it just for him. Wide receiver, I'm doing Justin Jefferson. Yeah. Um, Quarterback, when healthy, I'm absolutely taking Joe Burrow. And tight end, I'm taking George Kittle. Dual tight end. He can block. Um, and he could also cash as well. So even though Brock Bowers, he can do it too, and he's younger and cheaper, but I'm still taking that. I like experience over talent any day. So I got Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Joe Mixon, and George Kittle, ladies and gentlemen. You let me know who you got. I'm sure you guys are extremely happy with Mike Vrabel, the Patriots fans, I mean. Delusional people say Tua always beat the Patriots, but fail to realize we also always lose to the Titans. You know, and I try to say that like weeks ago when Brable got hired. I'm like, guys, and I said it before he got hired. I'm like, the worst thing that could happen is Brable going to the AFC East. We can't beat this guy. In the last 6 years, we have yet to beat the Tennessee Titans. And he was with the Tennessee Titans. Like, I don't know how to put it for people, you know? I don't get it. Dolphin Don says he takes Joe Burr. Okay. In last 10 years, Buffalo and Dolphins have the same amount of Super Bowl appearances. With and without Brable. Dang. Mike drop. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, guys, this is for the Pro Bowl. I figured, but what's the point of the Pro Bowl anymore? Simple. The Pro Bowl is just again a vacation for guys who didn't make the Super Bowl. Like that's the only thing that I can think of because back in the day, you see some of these guys and they're like tackling for real. You know, then they have to be like, whoa, 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 we can't be tackling like this because a couple players did get injured. And you don't want that, right? But it meant something to destroy the other conference. Now it's worse than a flag football game, even though it is a flag football game. It's if you're just wanting for the love of football, watch it. But they're not even getting like a real vacation because it used to be in Hawaii. Now it's in Orlando. No offense to Orlando, but it's Orlando. So like I mean, this you got a lot of parks, restaurants. I guess you could technically, it's gonna take a couple hours, but you can go to the beach too. Uh, Now it's mostly networking. Honestly, what they should call it what it truly should be. It is a legal tampering period for these teams, these coaches, and these other players to be telling, yo, your contract's up, bro. You need to come to my side. Come here and help me out. Come to my team, man. We got you. Like literally, it's a legal tampering period. That's the way I see it. Tyler Huntley making a Pro Bowl says it all. Oh my god. I think it's just to boost alcohol sales in the Orlando area for a week. No, they don't need that for that. Trust me. Um, but yeah, it's really not much, man. Now, I do want to go ahead and talk about the finalists for the class of 2025. Um, Hall of Fame. I'm very upset because our guy Richmond Webb didn't get an opportunity to be a finalist. He should have been, in my opinion. But he wasn't. I'm gonna talk about the top guys first. I'm just gonna name them out. And congratulations to the 25 finalists. You got Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Willie Anderson, Maxie Brogan. He was nominated by seniors or coach slash contributor committee. Jari Evans, Antonio Gates, Ralph Hay as well. Mike Holgren as well, Tori Holt, Luke Kuechly, Eli Manning, Sterling Sharp was also nominated for the senior or coach contributor committee. Steve Smith Sr., Terrell Suggs, Fred Taylor, Jim Tyrer, as well nominated by seniors or coaching contributing community. Adam Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne, Darren Woodson, Marshall Yanda. Who, in my opinion, first ballot Hall of Famers. I mean, yeah, Eli Manning is absolutely first ballot Hall of Famer. Um, that's the main one that I would say. Now, the guys that I think should definitely make it, in my opinion, now this is purely going because I actually got to watch these guys play, and that's the only reason why I'm saying it. Antonio Gates needs to be in my opinion, one of the greatest all time, if not the second best tight end ever. And he played with the Chargers. Luke Kuechly, one of the best uh, DBs of all time, in my opinion. And if it wasn't for all those concussions, the man would have still been playing today. He would have still been top 10 in the league, in my opinion. Like, the Carolina Panthers didn't really have much, but they definitely had Luke Kuechly, and he was one of the highlights. Him and Thielen, man, those boys, amazing. So Antonio Gates, Luke Kuechly, obviously Eli Manning, in my opinion. I never watched Sterling Sharp, but I know who he is. Steve Smith Senior, definitely, in my opinion, needs to make it. Sorry, linebacker. Thank you. Terrell Suggs, I did get to watch. He played with Ray Allen in the Ravens. Terrell Suggs, just an absolute beast. Fred Taylor, I remember that name. I can't think of his face, but I do remember. I remember hearing his name in broadcasting. Adam Vinatieri, obviously with all those Super Bowls that he ended up making a difference in. I think those guys should make it. Now, I do know who Darren Woodson is. Did I get to watch him as much? Hmm, I don't know, maybe. But I do know who he is. I do know who he is. I don't know how much longer do you think Chris Olave will play? He has had a decent amount of concussions too. Yeah, but I don't know. The thing is, every player is different, guys. So every player deals with it differently. And Luke Kuechly just couldn't deal with all the physical pain, man. But congratulations to all the finalists of the Hall of Fame class. Those are just the main guys that I remember watching. That I think should definitely make it. And obviously, we still are going to make a huge campaign next year to try to get Richmond Webb again into the Hall of Fame. He is a Hall of Fame. Um, he's still eligible for the Hall of Fame, and we're gonna do everything we can to get him. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, to like have the personal like to really know one of our former players like that. It's super. It's so cool. He's a gentle giant. He does so much for the community. Shout out to Richmond Webb. He absolutely deserved to be here. I understand all the first ballot Hall of Famers and stuff, and He still got. I think he still got 3 more years of eligibility, if not two, of regular eligibility before he goes into the senior class, and the senior class is just tough. I'm just sorry. So we definitely want to go ahead and have him do that for sure. Uh, okay, now I'm gonna ask real quick. Let me, and you guys, if you want to come up here, you can. I'm gonna drop the link real quick. Um, but as a Miami Dolphin fan, and that's why I put this, the Dolphin fans get what they pay for. My answer to that, I think, is kind of multifold more than anything else. The Miami Dolphin fan base, in my opinion, absolutely has not gotten what they paid for. Not even a little bit. Or did they? We want entertainment. We want to be told we're doing good. We want to be able to have a good time watching these games, right? In that essence, then yeah, the Miami Dolphins fans got exactly what they paid for. You wanted to go ahead and have a fun team to watch, all that in a bag of chips. You did. Guess what? We got it. But is it all about just entertainment for a fan? As a fan, for a fan. Yes, it's about entertainment, but I also want to win. So I almost feel like we got half of what we expected. Did we expect it to be an exciting season this season? 2023, 2024, sorry, 2024, 2025 season? Yeah, we expected it to be exciting, but we expected what? What did we say all off season, last off season? But if we don't make the playoffs, if we don't get a playoff win, this season is a total loss. It's true. Mhm. Like, yeah. Is this season a total loss? In my opinion, yes. Now, did I have, I mean, not everybody gets an opportunity to go. I was blessed by you guys to allow me to go ahead and go there. And shout out to my personal sponsor who donated the money to be able to make that happen. Um, but guys, even in a loss, no, no, losses hurt, especially when you're there in person. But as a fan in the stadium, at least you get to have that camaraderie with fans. It's completely different than watching it at home, with those who you have your camaraderie with. But this wasn't the result that we were expecting. We super underperformed, and it almost makes you feel like the second Tua got injured, should we just have tanked? And not tanked, I mean like made different business decisions to perhaps try to get a top 10, top 5, number one overall pick. I mean, looking at the tankathon, where are we? Let's see here, tankathon. There it is. Looking at the tankathon. Take this out. Where are we picking? We are picking. Tennessee ended up with the number one overall. I don't know why I thought it was the Giants, but oh, oh snap. Ladies and gentlemen, and anybody that wants to correct me, they can feel free to go to the NFL rule book because I had to. This is why the Tennessee Titans hold the number one overall spot in this draft this year. The first tiebreaker with teams with similar records, the NFL considers the strength of schedule as the tiebreaker. And since Tennessee, Cleveland, and the Giants all three had the same 3-14 record, Tennessee gets the number one overall because, again, they had the weakest strength of schedule with that exact record. Okay? But look at our opponents in our division. 4-13, New England gets top 4 pick. 5-12, the Jets get top 7 pick. Here comes Miami. Okay, we're only 3 away from. We are 3 away from the top 10. Okay, not so bad. Not so bad. But you know what's even worse? Take a look at the strength of schedule, guys. 419. 419, right? 419. I don't see any other team with a weaker strength of schedule. Washington have 436. That might be the second weakest. Yep. Washington with the second weakest. Miami Dolphins for a third year in a row, if not fourth year in a row. We started with one of the hardest, top 5 hardest strengths of schedule, but when it's all said and done, we got the easiest schedule based on our opponents and their records. Mm. Ron P, what's up? Welcome. Remember when the Dolphins won a playoff game? Yeah, I do. 2008. Me neither, but AFC East draft party coming soon. Oh, Lord. Look, all I know is at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins fan base did not get what they paid for. And if this was going to be the outcome with the schedule that we had, we should have absolutely we should have absolutely not have gone for this. These are our draft picks right now for this upcoming draft. We've got 10 picks, 8 hours, 2 that we got from trades. This is who they are mocking for us. Our first 3: a safety, defensive lineman, interior offensive tackle. This is our schedule. We beat Jacksonville. Lost 3 straight. Obviously, we know that Tua got injured second week. Beat New England, personal pride. I'm all for it. Lost the next 3. Then we beat the Rams. Vegas, New England again. Should we have beaten the Rams? Personal pride. Here we go again. The Jets. We beat them. Like, look at this stuff. The teams that matter that make it to the playoffs, like Houston, like the Packers, like Buffalo. We didn't beat those teams. We even lost to the team with the worst schedule in the league. Holy smokes, I just realized that. The top 3 getters, guys. The 2 worst teams in the league, Tennessee and Cleveland Brown. And who did we lose to? Cleveland 31-12 loss. I mean Tennessee 31-12 loss, and Cleveland 20-3 loss. That's what we lost to. No, we didn't get what we did. What we paid for. Not whatsoever. Now it's time for the Dolphins to make a change and figure this out because this isn't it. There are 31 losers at the end of the year. Buffalo is one of them. True. True, 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 true. What up, Baco Vision? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at. Did the Dolphins fans get what they paid for? If some Dolphin fans just wanted good entertainment, then yes. Good entertainment we absolutely got. You know, there were times I was like, ooh, I don't know if we're gonna win this or not. Let's see. But we paid for a playoff win. We expected to go to the second round as a fan base. Not make the playoffs, and then on top of that, not even get a top 10 pick. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. So hit that like button for me, guys. It's ridiculous. Ooh, beautiful comeback. Remember when the Jets finished above 500? Me neither. Yeah, I don't remember either. Delusional Patriots fan says, you did get what you paid for. You beat up on the majority of the bad teams you played, and then you got smacked around by the good teams. I don't think that's what we wanted. I don't think that's what we paid for. But it's definitely what happened, that's for sure. So I can't even argue this, man. It's a bummer. Like, it really is a bummer. And at this point, it's like, what else can we do? I appreciate everybody that reached out. Yesterday, I couldn't do the show. I had an appointment. Um, and then on top of that, I ended up having an emergency afterwards. So to help out my one of my family members. Everybody's good. Everybody's alive, thank God. But they needed my help, so I couldn't even like come back. I took the day off, but that's where we're at right now, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a bummer, and we don't deserve this as Dolphin fans, but this is exactly where we're at. And to be fair, Patriots paid for trash last year, and they look like trash. They look like a team that's trying to rebuild, man. So you'll survive. Trust me. Anywho, guys, I gotta skedaddle. I appreciate all you guys for coming through. But you put it in the comment section. You let me know. Do you feel as a Dolphin fan that you got what you paid for? Because listen, even if you're watching the game at home, you're still paying for electricity. You're paying for all these streaming services. You're paying for cable. You know what I mean? Unless you watch a local channel, so it might not matter. You know, we're all buying merch, putting in time, taking days off to recover from some of this. So, do you feel like we ended up getting what we paid for? No. I mean, I know, but I don't know. So you tell me. Put it in the chat. But I'll tell you this: this weekend is a Pro Bowl, guys. Go check it out. If you're there, I know Dolph Freaky's gonna be hosting party, and there's a ton of other stuff that you can do. It's a great. I will say this: tickets are super cheap, like $30. Okay, so definitely if you get an opportunity and it's a great family filled fun event. They got a bunch of stuff that you can do with the family. So if you didn't get a chance to go to a game, you at least get a chance to go ahead and see some of the best players in the league and also the replacements. So, absolutely, Shake Money. Appreciate y'all. But on Monday, guys, we're gonna take a look at because next week we're gonna really have to take a look at this Super Bowl and kind of break it down for you. for sure. Until next week, until the Super Bowl's gone, I'm not talking Dolphins in detail because remember, guys, the off season technically hasn't started. Um, for the Dolphins, yes, but not for the whole team. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till then. Um, Miss Fizz, did you catch the QB competition last night? No, I didn't watch any of it. Actually, I was still dealing with my family stuff, but I'm definitely gonna catch it online. That's for sure. I wanna take a look at it. But you guys can go ahead and check the rest out. Obviously, check your local listings. Um, but yeah, no, it's what do you call it? It's rough being a Dolphin fan, but you know what? Doesn't matter because we're here every day and we show up. We hit that like button, right? We hit that like button and we also subscribe. So please hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on Monday. Have a blessed weekend. Have fun. Be safe. And hey, chins up, guys. We're gonna make moves and we're gonna keep you updated. Anything that comes up, we're gonna talk about it. So any more moves we do, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll tell you on Monday. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. You guys just have yourself a wonderful rest of your weekend. And as always, love you guys. Bye bye.